This recommendation of taking not too normal approach to deal with this abnormal situation, ruthless but guided by the law,
yes,
so as to send a strong message that, look, this existential threat is indeed one that we're confronting head on. So far, has that been done in terms of the ruthless approach to send that clear message to these legal miners? Zaato.
Thank you very much, Alfred. If you, during the last election, if you voted against the NPP because it didn't show strong political will, and then you voted for the NDC because it showed stronger political will to fighting this Galamsey, you have been scammed. For the from January up to now, if you are one of those that sit on national TV or anywhere and say that this government has demonstrated strong political will to fighting Galamsey, you've been misled and you've been scammed. Everything that this government has done shows that it is only been cosmetic, and that the real commitment to do the real work, to do the real heavy lift in the fight of Galamsey, the government has stayed away and shied away from it. And I'm going to premise my whole presentation on the concept of what? Political will. In the academic literature of political will, there are a lot of definitions given, there are a lot of concepts given. But ultimately, they come down to define political will as being comprised of two aspects. There's a normative aspect of political will, and then there's what the empirical aspect of political will. The normative aspect of political will are the political shenanigans that we see. A law has been passed, the law has been signed, statements have been made, we've seen that. If that is what is political will, then this government is excellent. But if political will goes to the empirical aspect of political will, where when you talk about political will, you're talking about following up on the rhetoric, providing logistics, providing evidence, funding, providing time, providing what is needed to solve it. This government has been abysmal and pathetic when it comes to the Galamsey fight. Look, right now as we are speaking, during the Minister of Lands has told us that he would need about $10 billion to fight Galamsey.
Well, that story was even disputed at some point.
Good. But
you know that it was disputed.
No, I don't know. You can give me. So what is the new figure? So I'm going with the figure. It's on TV3, 3 News here, 12 October 2025.
I'm just going to read that.
Okay,
so
okay.
I should go on.
Okay. So I'm going with this because I've not seen anything that. Now, if you need $10 billion to fight this, how much of it, how much money was provided for NAIMOS in this current budget? That is a measure of political will.
I see.
And if you see, it is pathetic. I think they've been giving them less than 1.5.
No, 150 million.
150 million out of $10 billion. Just do the mathematics. And then you will see. So what? Funding as a measure of political will to fight Galamsey and this government has been meager.
So this is what Park Shandofo speaks for the ministry said.
Okay.
That the sector minister never quoted this figure, the 10 billion.
So it means TV3 was wrong.
No, but you just clarify that.
Okay, good.
During the recent media appearance, that he explained that the reports misrepresented the minister's comments. Specifically, that indicated that they needed $10 billion to fight illegal mining. What he said was that if we were to quantify the financial implications of dealing decisively with the environmental crisis, even in the country's entire budget may not suffice.
Okay.
With that
so
figure,
he didn't provide a figure for fighting it? He didn't?
Yes.
Okay, so TV3 is wrong. Okay, or TV3 must correct this. Okay, that's what I'm just telling you where I picked my source from.
That was clarified eventually.
I understand. Okay, so I'm saying that still, he said it, if the whole of the Ghana's budget could not support it. If the whole of Ghana's budget is sorry, we have been giving 50 million in this. That is woeful and that is mega. As a component of what? Empirical, political, what it is. 2, if today we have men and women in this budget is making arrangements to buy 2 presidential jets, luxury presidential jets. The same government that is making plans to buy 2 luxury jets cannot provide common bulletproof vests for forestry guards to protect their lives. Where lies your priorities, Mr. President, Mr. Government? There are men and women in the forest now risking their lives. Meanwhile, you have budgeted. In fact, the presidential jet has just come back from repair. We've been told that it is a mint condition as returned. You are still saying that you want to buy 2 more presidential jets. So by the time you finish, they will have 3 luxury presidential jets. Meanwhile,
where in the budget is the 2 more presidential jets captured?
We've been told that they're going to buy jets. I am saying that some of them, they said luxury jets.
I'm saying,
how many jets are they going to buy? How many jets did they say? Okay, how many jets did they say they're going to buy?
Dr. Zaato, you made a statement, and I'm asking you, where in the budget is it captured that 2 presidential jets are going to be bought?
Okay, so they say, the budget said they are going to, under the budget for the minister, the Ghana Armed Forces, the Minister of Defense, they're going to buy jets. I don't know buying the jets. Did they say they're going to buy jets?
Yes,
they are not fighting jets. For the Air Force there. Now, I'm saying that some of the jets they mentioned there are luxury jets. If not, tell me which jets they are buying, which ones is not luxury. Let me make my point. Now, you are planning to buy these jets.
Why didn't you do this last year, November, by this time?
See, Martin, I didn't say anything when talking. So can I make my point? Can I make, please? I didn't do this. Today, you are saying that you want to buy these luxury jets. Meanwhile, common forestry people do not have a bulletproof, and you are saying me that. So where again is the political will? It's non-existent. 3, you move down to something that is very important. We were also promised by this government that when they come inside, they will arrest the kingpins behind Galamsey. We were told that if they will make sure that the big men who have the money to buy excavators, to buy these things, will be arrested. How many kingpins have been arrested so far? And it seems that kingpins has come to define Akonta mining. Yes, Akonta mining has been arrested. What's his name? Chairman Wuntumi is facing trial fine. Is he the definition of kingpins in Ghana? Is he the only one? Where are the others?